and 4 since. Boston and Lee Yarou to jump it up, and we are underway.
J.J. Quinterly getting the assignment of defending Caitlin Clark. Small, quick, tough defender.
And we saw her defend Caitlin Clark with West Virginia in the second round of the tournament a couple of years ago, as Enrique Gumbawale comes back for the steal. Here's Lee Yarou charging through the lane, lays it in. Lee Yarou the other night had a season-high 18 points. Here's Boston turning the corner, dishing to Hull. Extra feed Clark, a deep three. You bet! He was talking with their player development coach yesterday as Bueckers buries the jumper. And he actually brought up stats from a shooting slump Steph Curry went through. She said that made her feel a lot better. That pass will as well. Right on the money to Mitchell. Off to Bueckers.
There's the trap.
Yeah, been trapped more lately, and Clark comes over to steal. Here's Clark to go in for the lay. We're talking to Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers. They both remarked to us just how the freedom of movement is completely restricted with the contact that is allowed at this level. Gaizazura keeps it alive. Here's Bueckers, a deep one. Is good! Paige Bueckers from Caitlin Clark land. They elevate each other because of how hard they compete. Nice look, Aaliyah Boston with a gorgeous dime to Kelsey Mitchell. Cunningham lobbing it in. Boston. Bodies inside. Aaliyah Boston. How good has Aaliyah Boston been? Hines Allen, Isaiah James, and Bueckers the others. Here's James. She got it. Isaiah James, who really thrived in the biggest moments for NC State. Looking to take Clark. Step back two. Off. McCowan, who's terrific on the offensive glass. Feeds Jones for the finish. Gets it to her. Guarded by Bueckers. Here's Clark around a screen. 6 to shoot. Duntis whips it in, and Timpson finishes.
Because that was the right decision for Clark to find Duntis and have the pass come in from there in the high-low.
2 for 1 opportunity here for Dallas. Bueckers gets bounced, still takes, and hits.
Does need to be able to get into a flow and really be careful with that groin and quad injury as she comes back.
Yeah, Holly, she's had soft tissue issues with the left leg all season, and
Cunningham attacked the closeout.
Clark, the rejection of Quinterly. Clark, the flick ahead. Oh, beautifully done. Touchdown fever. Bueckers, 7 points, 2 assists. Here's Clark. Bounces. Boston takes and drops it in. And Caitlin Clark joking with Aaliyah Boston, being unable to finish that layup. The follow is good. A 13-2 run now for Indiana as Lee Yarou. Here's Mitchell. Back ironing off. Ball. Cunningham dumps it in. Howard, what a quick first step. And the reverse. Here's Quinterly. Off. Cunningham the rebound. Cunningham swiftly up the floor. Finds Howard for 2. She is the central focus of their offense. So they started to find their rhythm the second half of last game as well, and that seems to have continued.
Yeah, her availability.
Quinterly just picked up her 3rd foul. James can't finish. Here's McDonald bouncing. Howard, 2 more.
Right now, because of the bigs that Dallas has on the floor, no one can keep up in the open floor with Natasha Howard, and she's taking advantage of that.
Indiana has outscored Dallas 21-6 in the quarter. Lee Yarou with the tough finish. Howard has 11 points on 5 of 6 shooting. Here's Mitchell, little floater, drops in. How about that feathery touch?
Is there such a thing?
If you say so, then yes. Here's Boston. She got it. A deluge from Indiana in this second, as Bueckers gets one to splash. It was a 1-point Indiana lead after 1. Clark giving it up. Boston through the lane, lays it in, plus the foul. Here's Clark being hawked by Isaiah James. Clark sidestepping 3 is good. After missing 3 games with a thumb injury. Here's James teeing it up and knocking it down.
James has been absolutely terrific this half.
Clark backing down Quinterly. 6 to shoot, fading away, and dropping it in. Beautiful. Here's Haley Jones in off the bench for Dallas, the former Stanford star. Lee Yaroo working Boston. Really nice work from Lee Yaroo.
She is.
Mitchell bounces, Boston, one more time. This time Mitchell delivering. Knocked away. James left alone, buries the three. Isaiah James. Bueckers is absolutely. She didn't say something I need to get off.
Yes,
the chest.
no, she was very calm in the way she was talking about the difference from college to pros.
Lee Yaroo reverses it in with the left hand. Lee Yaroo, another offensive rebound.
Pimpson's long arms. She has a 6'10 wingspan. It allows her to tip basketballs over bigger players.
Clark dumps it. Dunt is able to squeeze it in. It's 5 steals in this game.
She's really done a great job, in particular at times jumping the route, reading the defender's eyes.
Lee Yaroo, how about Lee Yaroo? 8 for 9 from the floor at full availability. She had a knee operation earlier in the season and has been in and out. Quinterly back into the game, lays that in.
How quick is she?
Nice take. Here's Clark. Off the screen, has it taken away. Just a second turnover for Clark. As Bueckers snatched that one. Bueckers through the contact for the bucket and the foul. Here's Bueckers leaning and dropping it in. Just uncanny accuracy in the mid-range.
One of the things I take out of it, though, Ryan, your kids, I don't know that they're old enough yet. Remy certainly isn't. Just don't ever let them play it. You never win the claw game.
Yeah. Howard lays it in off the delivery from McDonald. 16 points on 7 of 8 shooting. Magumbawale, good kick out. Hines Allen buries the 3. Nice little 2-player action with even not full bloom of what we know she's capable of shooting. A step in the right direction thus far today for Caitlin Clark as Quinterly lays it in. For more on these games, please go to WNBA.com or visit the WNBA app. Here's Bueckers, the runner. Oh, what a pretty shot from Paige Bueckers. Clark probing. Dishing, gets it back, thought about the 3, gives it up, Boston lays it in. Rebound poked in the air, Hines Allen has it knocked away. Here's Clark flicking ahead, Mitchell the catch, and the finish. Here's Clark off the screen, through the lane, feeds Howard, another assist for Clark, that's 13, as Howard is up to 18 points. Quinterly, what a quick crossover, and the finish. JJ Quinterly, like a bit you saw, search what you see using the Google app. As McDonald lays it in, defense the focus there for Sophie Cunningham. Squirts it out. Bueckers with 19. Bueckers on the drive, a 21-point afternoon for Paige Bueckers.
Some of the elite comics in the country, and she's going to be up there with them. Sid Colton.
How about that? I mean, knocked away there by James. Final 2 minutes and 20 seconds here in Indiana as Haley Jones lays it in. Saturday, 8:30 Eastern on ABC. Right here from Indiana. That 3 is good. Geyser Zula, her 19th career double-double. Kelsey Mitchell with 20. Colson connects. And now Indiana can dribble it out. A very impressive performance today from the Indiana Fever as they thump the Dallas Wings.